Hey guys. Hey Mona. Hello. So, are you gonna help? Are you gonna be my co-host today? What? What are you doing? Mona. Mona, what are you doing? Mona. Oh, here comes the other one. Hi, Sophie. Okay, just you can be in the video. Can you just stop poking me? Ow, that hurt. It's still hurting. Ow. Hey guys, so in today's video, I went to the South Coast Botanic Gardens in Palos Verdes, California. Somehow this was my first time there, even though I grew up in Torrance, which is basically right around the corner, and I feel like everyone I know has been there before, probably multiple times. But it was my first time, and I was just kind of looking up Halloween things to do in Torrance or in the South Bay, and this is one of the things that came up. I completely misunderstood what this event was. I thought it was going to be like kind of art installations kind of around the garden. I pictured like, you know, one of those things where a city will give like the same kind of statue to a bunch of different artists and then they paint it like in their own style and then they kind of distribute them throughout the city. I thought it was going to be kind of like that. It wasn't though. It was like what it actually was. There were pumpkins throughout the garden. But the garden, first of all, was huge. It's a pretty big park. And each pumpkin had a clue for like a puzzle that you have to solve. And then the answer will take you to the pumpkin adventure zone, which is like the grand finale pumpkin. And ta-da, like that's it. Once I realized that this is what it was, I thought maybe it's kind of like a little kids event and I thought about maybe not going. But I decided what the heck, maybe people want ideas for things to do with their kids or maybe it'll be fun. I don't know. Then when I got to the front and asked the person selling tickets, like, is this for little kids or what? And she was like, oh no, it's for everybody. And I was like, yeah, that's probably what you're supposed to say. But later on the trail, there were two ladies that were having trouble with the clues and like I was having trouble too. And I was like, man, I thought this was going to be easy. Like, I thought this was a little kids thing. And one of them was like, oh no, I wouldn't have a child do this by themselves. Which now in retrospect, like definitely makes me laugh because I picture like a little kid being unleashed on this wilderness park area, like alone to solve pumpkin riddles. Like they're in the Hunger Games or something. But yeah, that would definitely not be appropriate. This is a really big park. It probably took me like 2 hours to get through everything with my grown adult legs. So yeah, don't send your child to the Botanic Gardens alone. So I also should mention the Botanic Gardens are free the third Tuesday of every month. That's when I went. I went the third Tuesday in September. Otherwise, it's $9 for adults and it's a few bucks cheaper for students and seniors and kids. I guess that's all I have to say right now. I'm going to show you the gardens and the pumpkins. Oh, and if you do plan to do this, spoiler alert, I will be sharing the answers. So if you want to do the pumpkin hunt on difficulty level maximum, you might not want to watch this video until after you go. About 10 minutes into my adventure, I was already lost. I thought it might be helpful to go into the map. So I just had a moment of confidence that there were more pumpkins in the direction I was heading based on the map. But I saw a guy coming from the direction I was going, and he was carrying the map, so he should know where the pumpkins are. He should know. And I asked him, are there more pumpkins that way? And he said, I don't know. Guys, where are the pumpkins? So in addition to being lost and confused about finding the pumpkins, I was confused about the words in the pumpkins. I thought there was just supposed to be one clue per pumpkin. But eventually I realized each word is a separate clue. It took me like 3 pumpkins to figure that one out. But in my defense, there were other people on the trail who were confused too, so it's not just me. God. All right, only 2 pumpkins left. I'm hot, I'm hungry. I wanna go to Veggie Grill. I miss my dog. I wanna go home. So this area was probably one of my favorite areas in the park. I also really liked the cactus garden, but this part was kind of toward the end of my walk. Then I saw a sign that said Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj filmed the video for The Light Is Coming here. I'd never seen that video before, but I watched it last night, and it's true, they did film it here. So I could see my next pumpkin in the distance, but first I had to do something sneaky. hell does that mean? You guys, I can't find the last pumpkin. According to the map, it's somewhere in here. And I'm like right there. So I should be able to see it. This really shouldn't be this hard. At this point, I was just sitting there feeling defeated and ready to throw in the towel. I had like 5 minutes left before the park closed, and I really didn't think I was gonna find the last pumpkin, but then I heard some kids getting excited about something, so I followed them. That sounds weird, but I did, and I followed them. They led me right to the last pumpkin. I did it, you guys. Also, I know I said in yesterday's video that I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know how to film, and you won't see any beautiful cinematic shots in this series, but I forgot. I forgot what happened when I found the last pumpkin. The trees parted, a beam of light shone down, angels started singing from above. If you don't believe me, just watch. Okay, so now I had all the answers, but I didn't have a pen. I didn't realize there was going to be a written test on this pumpkin hunt. So I plugged all of this stuff in to my phone, and all the middle lines lined up, and they said the Pumpkin Adventure Zone was in the Rare Fruit Orchard. I hadn't been to that part of the park yet. Unfortunately, it's all the way at the top of this map of Africa, and I was all the way at the bottom, and the park was going to close in like 30 seconds.
No, that's hers.
So all I had time to do was film this piece of street art and be on my way. Alright, so the family I fought, look at, I'm looking haggard after this pumpkin hunt. The family that led me to the last pumpkin was like a mom, a little girl, and a little boy. The mom passed me first and she said, "I like your shirt." And the little girl said, "I like your hair." And then the little boy screamed and started crying. So I didn't make it to the Pumpkin Adventure Zone today. It kind of seemed like that was the whole point, but I watched other people do this on YouTube, and it seems like you just get there and they give you like a Tootsie Roll and tell you congratulations. So maybe the fun was in the adventure today and not so much the adventure zone. But who knows, I have 31 days of Vlogtober left. The Botanic Gardens does a free day once a month, so maybe in a future video I will come back to the Pumpkin Adventure Zone. Today was kind of ridiculous, you guys. It was a weird one. This is not what I was expecting. I am sweating. I need a granola bar or something. All right, I'm gonna go back to work now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.